How's it going, everybody? It's Lockhart here. Spoiler alert, I did have to pity for Kefka, but it was totally worth it for that shoulder shimmy. It is awesome, and today I just wanted to go over Banner Burnout because I started feeling it a little bit. As you can see, my visual is only 975, a super amazing amount, clearly. But I wanted to go over my strategy because even though I'm very low, even though I just got Kefka, I know I'm going to be alright. Well, kind of alright when Final Fantasy V comes out. Fingers crossed. Because I know I have time to catch up if I have to, and with the game being the way it is, I'll be able to get them to 99 and I'll probably just slow roll the rest of it and be able to use them in the barracks and get the shards that I need, blah, blah, blah. So going to what I've kind of always approached it at is that I always avoid people who are on the permanent banner. And I know that it can be unpopular because you have someone like Hyo who comes out and it's like, wow, he just dropped on us randomly. He's super sick, so cool. But again, he's permanent. And I don't necessarily need him because I just got Yuffie and I know I'm going to get Mustang. So I can skip him, And same with Wingstern. My light team is crazy stacked. We'll go over it later, but he is so unnecessary. I don't have a house to put him in. He'll live on the lawn. So, even though you have someone like Flabberry Glassy who was hailed as the meta must-have unit, you have to pull on this unit. The truth is, if it's permanent, you don't. You don't have to pull on them. You'll probably get them for free because I'm okay, not for free. Let's relax. But I got her on she was an off-banner pull. And I got her to 120 just fine. The game doesn't make it that hard for me to, go through the hard mode, the hard stages, and then throw her in the barracks, and I'll get her to wherever I need her because having her was not a make or break for my account. And I don't think it should, any of these characters who you don't fully resonate with or you don't love or whatever it is, they're not don't just pull for meta. If you like them and they happen to be meta, wow. If you like them and they're not meta, you will find so much more joy in having that character on field where you get to watch them, do their thing. That's going to be well more worth it to you, in my opinion. Unless you're a min-max maniac. Then, teach their own. The game has some room for so much playstyles. But I skipped a lot of the permanent. And I would argue that Global Fest units are permanent because they're always recurring. Summer is seasonal, so seasonal ones like summer, winter, and Halloween always recurring. Lunar New Year characters always recurring. Things like that you can definitely skip because you will know you can safely assume that they will come to you at some point in time, maybe, or at least their banners will come back around. And you'll have your opportunity to pull on them later. So that's why for me, and lastly, Warriors of the Crystal. Again, they all jump on their same banner. They come every now and then, and you'll have your opportunity again, way more frequently than you would limited units. So I just for me, I don't pull for them because I know I'll probably get them at some point in time, and if I don't, I know that I don't need them. I can let them go because if they're in the permanent pool, then I can only hope for the best. Whereas when I plan for limited cost units or limited time units, chances are they're probably from games that I've just love, or FMA, which an anime that I love. So I was more than happy of skipping a lot of people, getting them randomly, and saving up for these 4 chads right here. Because Intergrade, I knew I was going to pull on for as well. So I knew I had to save quite a bit. And I knew I had to sacrifice too. So I was going to sacrifice these guys. All these folks down here. But I got Amnelis randomly. And Puri next time I got. But again, lots to pull on. But I'm okay with skipping because these units I like. So when it comes to the future, I know that the only person I'm going to have a hard time on is Dialdo. Because even though he's permanent, I would like for him to be a part of my Earth crew because Earth, for me, could be better. Leaves room for desire. But I can skip him. I can skip Howlet. I can skip Raph. Whatever. And then Final Fantasy V comes out, and I love Final Fantasy V. Ferris is one of my favorite characters just because cool backstory, super awesome in default. Not that she's crazy strong or anything. She's just cool. and Bartz is for free, and Lena, right? And even though I don't need them in their respective elements, I love the game. So I know that if I like go for it and I put them on like my main teams when I have to do my like mono element quests, I'll be more than happy to have them there, because it'll just be great to see them interact with the other cast that I have right now. So that's kind of my hot take on it, you know, because again, Kefka is probably, as we have seen already, some of you guys may know, but there is tickets in the Pixel Remaster anniversary thingy where you can get Kefka for a 2K Viz later on, right? But I'm okay with getting him now because he's a great unit, and I'd rather just save until I get the rest of them, because I'd like to have him effective and see him early, whatever. But when you go through your elements, you know, see who you need and who would do more for you, right? At the time, without her and him at the time, I was still pretty stacked. You know, I have like a strong like magic team, really, between Summer Jaden, Pedo guys Saddle Me, and Halloween Leela and Lunar New Year. Oh my god, so many names. Anyway, so between these three, that's like a lot of magic. June being the tank for the team. I didn't really, I could have left Tifa or 2B or whatever, and it didn't really matter, you know? That's why, like, she was an easy skip for me. But do I love seeing Edward on the field, and he's like this little miniature unit? You know, I think it's hilarious because it's so lore for him, you know? He's like, he is short, he is little, and it's funny because he's like, all these other units are towering over him, and he's just there like, ah! And I think you guys should, like, take to that, like, fun aspect of the game, and, like, don't worry about the meta, because, you know, we're gonna keep getting units tossed at us, and it's gonna be hard to keep up. It's always gonna be hard to keep up because it's a gacha. So don't be afraid to skip, and don't be afraid to just, like, you know, pace yourself a little bit and pull for the units that you love. And yeah, so that's kind of my hot take on it. The only other units that I think, you know, again, my Earth team is a little lackluster. That's why Dialdo is. But that's it. If you guys like what you see, and, you know, enjoy some of the content, please feel free to subscribe. I am thinking about doing some sort of giveaway by the time I hit 1,000 subs, because that would be amazing. Big dream come true, because then I can start to kind of really, you know, I'm already trying to take it seriously. I'm making my own way here, and I'm really trying to do something and be parts of you know, the gacha community, because I've played a lot of gachas and I continue to, and I'd like to give my input and share and create discussion and whatnot. So yeah, let's get to 1,000 subscribers if you can, and if you guys have any feedback, drop it in the comments, PM me, whatever you like, join the Discord, blah blah blah, and I will catch you guys later. Man, that shimmy shake is just, again, Kefka, you know, pull for him early so I can enjoy the shimmy shake a little longer. Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it as always. Have a great day, and take care.